What's up, people? I'm so excited to give you guys some updates on a project that we've been working on since January, actually. I just didn't tell you guys about it. I thought, we'll make it a surprise. A viewer by the name Mrs. Joanna Bogunjoko works at SIM in North Carolina here in the US. SIM is a missionary organization that focuses on places that are hard to reach. So, SIM partners with a company called Restore Global, which is a non-profit that serves other non-profits by reducing operating costs and providing them with support services. So one of the things that Restore Global does is what they call access to excess. So in other words, they collect often new excess goods from corporations, from manufacturers, from government organizations and retailers here in the US, and then they make them available for non-profits like us, like our foundation, at ridiculous price. So if we're willing to pay for the shipping to whichever country that we want to send these goods to, they make them available. So through Mrs. Bogunjoko and her husband, Restore Global gave us 40 boxes of brand new Ralph Lauren clothes, as well as 12 boxes of brand new children's place clothes, as well as toys and backpacks and so on. Guess for how much we paid for all those boxes? $398. $398. That's incredible. I'm not sure whether you guys understand this or not. I mean, these are designer clothes. So we paid $398 for 52 boxes of brand new clothes from Ralph Lauren as well as children's place. Now these were brand new clothes that they were not able to sell during the season. You guys know that stores change their inventory with each new season here in the US. So the woman did not stop there though, because shipping would be based on the number of boxes that we're sending. It would cost us more than $3,000, $3,100 just to ship these items. So in order to help us reduce cost, this woman and her family members, along with some of their friends, Mrs. Sola Ogunro and Mr. Tunde Olasimbo, Bruce Bodman, Robin Cruz, Makena Self, and Caroline Wineke, they all went to the warehouse of Restore Global to help us repack the clothes, thereby reducing the number of boxes from 52 to 42 boxes. They still fit everything in. It's just that they used less boxes, and because of that selfless act, our shipping cost became $2,466. As in, they saved us more than $600, guys. So we had to pay $2,396 at first, as well as another $70, making $2,466 for the shipping and handling. The shipping company that we use is called Apex Transportation LLC, and they picked up all the boxes from the warehouse. They shipped them to Nigeria for us in March, and they cleared everything for us as well. So they shipped out in March, and on Sunday, May 23rd, the container came out in Lagos, and by Monday, May 24th, we were able to get all 42 boxes, everything intact. So we spent 30,000 naira to transport them from Apapa to the warehouse of the local shipping company that we used in Lagos. And then from Lagos to Makurdi in Benue State, this shipping company charged us 85,000 naira to get the clothes to Benue State. Now, the clothes arrived Makurdi on the 26th of May, and Pastor Joel and his wife, Dr. Grace Rimamnunra, arranged to have them distributed at 4 different refugee camps. So there were 42 boxes. Like I said, each box had between 40 to 50 clothes, shoes, backpacks, children's books, or children's toys, which was why they were able to share them at 4 different refugee camps. And when Pastor Joel sent me pictures, I wanted to cry. I was like, these people were literally putting on those clothes as they were giving it to them. They were putting them on instantly. He said that the items that they gave out were more than 2,000. As you guys know, we focus a lot on food because it is the most important thing, and we have to focus on food. But sometimes when people are fleeing their homes as refugees, they don't always get to pack enough clothes to live on. Some of them don't even think about clothes at that moment. So a lot of the people wear the same clothes day in and day out. But not only did we give them clothes, we gave them brand new clothes with tags still on them. If you zoom in, you will see some of these clothes still had like $25 written on them. I saw $40-something on one of them. These were designer clothes. So many of them were just putting them on as they were giving it to them. Don't you just like, oh my God. So then they told me that it was mostly men's clothes and children's clothes. So the women didn't get enough. And so a lot of the women insisted on sharing the men's tops just so that they could also get something. And you know, they went to IDP Camp 1 in Benue as well as IDP Camp 2 at Agon, where they were able to distribute directly to the people. But they got mobbed at the third and fourth one because there were just so many people. So they could only give clothes to the leaders of the camp, and they gave it to the leaders to share with the people. But ordinarily, they wanted to be the ones to share directly to the people. So altogether, including the price of the clothes, the shipping and clearing, transportation within Lagos, as well as transportation from Lagos to Benue, we spent 1,296,000 naira. That's about $3,200. Once again, everything was brand new, and they had more than 2,000 items. But you know, it's still a drop in the bucket when you think about the number of people at these refugee camps. You know, not only that, some herdsmen are still attacking some of these refugees at the refugee camps. In fact, in April, one of the refugee camps where we gave out clothes was attacked, and 7 refugees were killed while 9 of them were injured. Why anybody would attack already displaced people is what I don't know, what I don't understand. So we cannot forget about these people. We have to keep caring about them. Huge shout out to Mrs. Bogunjoko and her family and her friends for helping us to secure the items and helping us to repack. Thank you so much, Restore Global. We so much appreciate you guys. Huge shout out to the shipping company Apex, Mr. Tunde. Thank you so much. And thank you to Mr. Elliot Aigbe. He was the one that went to Akpakpa to collect the boxes on our behalf and arranged for the shipping to Benue. Huge shout out to Pastor Joel and his wife, Dr. Grace, for going to the refugee camps to distribute the items. I saw that they had some of their friends help them out, and I'm so grateful to every one of them. Thank you so much. He told me that at one of the camps, they had to hide inside the building because the people were about to mug them, especially when they saw that they were giving out brand new clothes, and they literally had to go and hide. They were about to attack them. You know, everybody wanted clothes. And last but not the least, certainly not the least, what you guys do not see is the hard work going on behind the scenes by our board members, which is why I'm immensely grateful to every single one of them. If you're starting a foundation, by the way, my biggest advice would be make sure that you have great people on your team. Make sure that you have great board members, not just for accountability and transparency, but also make sure that you have people who actually care about people. You get what I'm saying? Because I cannot brag enough about our board members at Kawa Foundation. Thank you so much, guys. But honestly, they did all the logistics, all the pricing, all the releasing of money, and so much more. In fact, during our first meeting about this project, before we even made any payment, before we collected it, they insisted that if we're going to spend that much money, this must be brand new clothes. And yes, they're all brand new clothes. So thank you so much, Kawa Foundation board members. May God honor every single one of you. There has been progress about Mr. Jide as well. In fact, he just had a surgery to save the other leg. But I'll wait till his treatment is complete to give you guys full detail about him, because I know you guys are itching to hear about him. Me too. I'm also itching to give you guys the good news. Anyway, I just wanted to thank you guys. Thank you so much, all our viewers. Kawa Foundation means keeping it real with Adeola Foundation. For those who may not be familiar, it was started by my husband and I in 2015, and God has really helped us to use it to help a lot of people. So thank you so much, guys, for always donating whenever we call upon you. You are the reason why we're able to do all these things that we're doing. And yes, I know we didn't do any fundraising for this project in Benue. We didn't even tell you guys about it, but we thought we would make it a surprise surprise so that you guys can be happy about what we did recently. So hopefully we can do more of this, but I'm just so glad and so happy that the first one has been a success. People appreciated it, but hopefully we can do this on a larger scale. So thank you so much, guys, for always donating, for never getting tired of us. We're very, very grateful. You guys know I don't know much. Guess what? I'm just keeping it real. Alright, y'all, it's been real and I'm keeping it right up in here. Don't forget to follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And if you're yet to subscribe to my YouTube channel, I'm watching you on Plasma TV. Press the subscribe button and the bell button. Until next time, I'm going to see you later. Peace out.